to Savory Sunday. Now, I bake on this channel because I love baking and I want to get better at it. But the root of baking, I believe, stems from cooking, because I think that's where it originally was from. And how do you have baking without having cooking first? Because cooking is the food that would nourish you before baking would. So anyway, I want to get better at cooking, because I can bake a cookie, I can make a cake, I can do whatever when it comes to baking. There's measurements and science. When it comes to cooking, you have to do a little bit more thinking on your feet, I feel like. Today I'm going to try making chicken noodle soup. I've never made chicken noodle soup before. I have never made soup before. Soup is something that I love. I used to take it to school almost every day as my lunch because my mom would just pack me a thermos and it was the easiest thing for her to give me. So I would have a lot of soups, and I love a lot of soups, and the only thing that I've made that's closest to a soup is a stew. But that doesn't really cook in the broth as much as like a chicken noodle soup does. So I'm going to attempt that today. I will probably be taking inspiration from multiple different recipes I find online because I really don't know what I'm doing. The ingredients you're going to need today, I think, are 1 whole chicken, some onions, some celery stalks, some carrots, I got a whole bunch of them, some chicken broth, some salt and pepper, some garlic if you're like me and love garlic, some noodles because it's chicken noodle soup. I chose these. Well, actually my mom chose these when I asked her what to use, and I remember having chicken noodle soup with these from a family member or a friend of the family a long time ago, and it was some of the best chicken noodle soup ever, so I'm gonna go with that. First thing we're going to do is I'm gonna take the chicken and I'm going to open it. And I'm gonna just put some salt and pepper on it because I don't know how to season things. So I'm gonna do my best. I really hate chicken skin. I know, people are gonna be like, how dare you? But it's gross and I don't like it. Ew! I'm gonna take this 6-pound chicken and I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot that I have right next to me. And I'm going to cook it for about 36 minutes is how long I should cook this according to a guide I found online, and then let it naturally release for 15. I should do this over a bowl. Oh, this is so weird. So if you couldn't tell, I've never cooked a chicken before. I've cooked like pieces of chickens and turkeys and such, but I've never like cooked a chicken before. Oh, that was so much, oh no, that was so much. Now that we have thoroughly done our best, and we have, oh, I can't look at it like that. Once the chicken is ready to go into the Instant Pot, we're gonna put it into the Instant Pot. So, I'm just, I don't enjoy this, but I'm glad I'm getting soup later. It feels too much like a baby. While the chicken is cooking, we're going to take our onions, carrots, and celery and start to cut them into small pieces that you would normally find in something like, you know, chicken soup. I forgot to say, peel your carrots first. When it comes to cutting onions, I have heard 2 solutions to the fact that they make your eyes water, which is something that I forgot about today. The first one is that you can wear swimming goggles while cutting, and that literally just blocks your eyes from the fumes that are causing your eyes to water. The other solution is that you can pretend to chew gum while cutting, and it's very strange, but I have found that it works. Oh my gosh. Whew, this hurts. Now that I have all my carrots, onions, and celery chopped up, I'm going to take all 3 of these plus the chicken broth, garlic, and salt and pepper over to the stove with a big pot so that I can start actually making the soup itself. Once I have everything that I need over by the stove, my onions, carrots, celery, noodles, and chicken broth, I'm going to pour all the chicken broth into the pot that I've put on the jet and let it come to a simmer. Once that's happened, I'm going to throw in my carrots and celery first, and then after a few minutes I will do the onion and then the noodles, and then I will break up all the chicken from the chicken that is freshly out of the Instant Pot, and I'm going to throw all of that in together as well. When I say you guys are on these adventures with me, I mean it. You're here with me as I skin the chicken. There's no getting out of it because I don't have any getting out of it. really, really like chicken. Whew, that is burning me. You're probably thinking to yourself, why are you burning your hands? Just wait a minute for the chicken. And there's a very simple answer to the conundrum that you've got in your head. I'm impatient. Okay, this is our entire bowl of chicken. I got most of what I could off of that thing. There's like one drumstick and a half left. But this is the entire bowl of chicken that I'm going to take over and put into the soup. I hope it's enough. We'll find out. Once I've added everything in, I'm going to throw in some salt and pepper to taste, and as well as some minced garlic for flavor. Here is the finished soup. I have it in a nice little bowl, and I have my spoon here ready to taste it. I am really happy with how this looks, and I'm very excited to try it. It's very hot. I made myself get a bowl and then clean some of the counter, so that way I had to wait for it to cool. But if you can see, I'm not sure on the camera, there is still steam coming out of it. The beauty is, I already burnt my mouth testing the broth, so it's not like I'm gonna really taste it that strongly anyway. Here. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is super good, and I am really proud since this is the first time I've made soup. I am so happy with this, and I love I love a lot of pasta, so that's why there is a very large amount of pasta in here. I would probably add a little less garlic next time, since I added 1 tablespoon of the minced garlic. I would add less, because it is really strong, but I really like garlic, like I said, so this tastes fantastic to me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, or even subscribe to see more cooking things, and I hope you enjoyed this Savory Sunday. Thank you for watching. Bye!